eye candy and lighthearted and enjoyable drama. I love that little bit of detail that makes me go smiling. Wait for another 2 episodes. I'm like, come on. Yangcheng 美景好时光 Love Scenery is a supposedly to be 35 episodes drama, but then now it's being said on its airing website as a 31 episode drama, so I don't know eventually how long it's gonna be. Contemporary romantic drama led by Xu Lu and Lin Yi. Currently this drama has aired past halfway and I've watched 12 episodes. This first impression video is based on those episodes I've watched. This is another IP adapted drama based on an existing novel called 明枪易躲暗恋难防, which comes from a traditional saying in Chinese, which is 明枪易躲暗箭难防, but here it changes the arrow into love because this drama does have a long period of the characters liking each other but not really letting each other know. And as the adapted version, they changed the title into 良辰美景好时光, which is just, again, super vague and it has nothing to do with the drama itself. But then the English title is even more confusing as Love Scenery. You're not really talking about oil painters. Anyway, that's just some random rant from Avenue X. I will give it a 1 gold mine rating based on my 7-level scale based on the first 12 episodes, and now let's get into talk about why I would give it that rating. First, on the positive side of things, this is a very eye candy and lighthearted and enjoyable drama. I love the fact that it doesn't oversell itself. It doesn't try to promote it in any way that doesn't fit what it actually is. It is a romantic story about a popular singer played by Xu Lu, who is older and a very well-known successful game streamer. A younger guy who is still in college, so the very popular 年下 story these days. And that's pretty much all this drama is about. Romantic drama from beginning probably till the end about the coupling between these two people. And so far, after watching the 12 episodes, I think they've done a good job playing with this genre and sort of serving the audience's expectation for watching this particular type of drama. The second thing that I do enjoy while I was watching this drama is it doesn't overdo stuff in every way. First, it doesn't do crazy skin smoothing, which happens to pretty much every Chinese drama these days. And especially when the lighting conditions is not ideal, you can even tell like there's wrinkles and there's blackheads and little imperfections and makeup kind of melting at the end of the day of the shooting, which I actually really appreciate because it makes the people look like real people. And let's be honest, in Asian drama, not just in China, the over-idealizing of what people look like and what everything looks like is a long existing problem. Also, it goes into the plot itself because this is a romantic relationship focused drama and I'm very worried when I start watching this drama is it's gonna have so much what we call industrial sweetener, 工业糖精, the forced sweet moments after sweet moments. That's just trope after trope and after trope and tiring and you've seen it a million times and there's no way that happens in reality anyway. After watching 12 episodes, I'd say, yes, there's a lot of sugar moments, but I'm happy that they don't overdo it. They don't do it in a very forced way. And there are actually moments that are really sweet and unexpected, but it's like, that is so cute. Like the very tropey moments when somebody is literally playing out a scenario in their brain, but it doesn't happen in reality, yet they do it in ways that is very, very cute. Such as the female lead on WeChat with the male lead, right? Trying to send him money to say thank you, but it's only 1 RMB and she would send it in 10 different red packets. Each is only 0.1. It's just like something I wouldn't do, but once she does it, I'm like, that is so just like the romantic people, like the people who are in love would do that type of thing. And I love that little bit of detail that makes me go smiling. And I'm happy that they make Tencent's life a little bit more difficult because of all the back-end calculation, doing it once or doing it 10 times. Then the third thing that I enjoy watching is because this drama has a lot of gaming and reality cut because one of our characters is a big game streamer, and one of the major plot and how they got together as a singer and a gamer is she wants to play a game but she's just so bad at it and she goes to look for somebody who can help her, and the friend of her introduce this gamer. So once they cut the reality into the game world, which has been happening for recent couple of years, thinking about all the Chinese dramas that talks about gaming, that has the game and reality cut. So they do a version of theirs, which is when the two characters end up in the game world, what they look like, how they interact, what happens. It's very cute, the way they do it. And it's the way that you can tell like it's a romantic story, therefore they do it in a romantic story way that makes sense for the narrative. And I do have to say, they did spend money on some of these special effects, looking pretty impressive. One of the better ones that you've seen within this genre of dramas. So that's definitely one thing that's enjoyable to watch, and every time they go into a game, something is different, a different setting, a different world, different ways of solving the task, and obviously different kinds of romantic and comedic moments happening. Now let's talk about a few things that are not so ideal for me. So I wouldn't give it a higher rating than what I gave it for those reasons. The first thing is, I don't quite get this CP. Again, this is super personal, okay? I know this CP is popular among certain audiences. I've noticed that some people really dig them. I'm not one of those people. It may just click with you. It's just totally personal. So for me to watch this drama, there isn't a, let's say, a physical, visceral, stomach level of need for me to continue watching it. I'm like okay with these two leads. Like I see, you know, they do work pretty well together, but my heart is like quite flatlined while watching their interactions. And I would say it probably has a lot to do with the fact that my CPU and my graphic card in my brain is totally occupied by the other drama that is still pretty much occupying my life right now. So I just don't have, honestly, processing power to deal with the new CP. That may be a reason, so keep that in mind. Then the second thing is, this drama, apart from the romantic parts, older woman, younger man, the singer, famous star versus the college student type of dynamic, that all the tropes and all the things you can think of that can happen based on this premise, apart from that, there really isn't much going on. That's kind of on itself worth watching. Say last year, Crossfire, it's a gaming drama too, and gaming is a big part of it, and two different people at different times and how the society views that. But it also has like extra element, like thriller element, crime element. So it has a little bit more going on, whereas this drama is just pretty much solely romantic story focused. So I do feel it lacks a little bit dramatic tension and kick for me to say, okay, apart from good looking people fall in love, there's something else that's actually worth waiting for. Then the other thing is, this drama, because of the two characters setup, they didn't find out who each other is until quite late in the drama. The guy realized who the girl is earlier on than the girl finally realizing, you know, the gamer is this person, and then they kind of like really recognize each other in real life. It does take too many episodes, and I know it's kind of in the original book too, but for audiences, by episode 8 I was like really impatient. I was like, oh, come on, you guys missed each other, because there's so many occasions when they're just on the brink of finding out who each other is, and just something happens, stops them at the very moment, and then either they turn away, either they're not looking in the right direction, and wait for another 2 episodes. I'm like, ah, come on. So if you play that once or twice, okay, I'm okay. You've played that so many times. So by the early teen number episodes, when it kind of finally is out, I was like, it's too late for me. So I don't get the kick that I want out of this particular plot. It is just a buzzkiller that it happened too late. That would conclude my first impression on the drama, 良辰美景好时光. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the drama's ending song is sung by Liu Yuning again. How many drama songs has this guy sung this year, or showed up in dramas? Like, he had Ultimate Note, he had 长歌行 that's ongoing, he's the male second. He sang the songs for Hu Yitian and Li Tong's drama. He sang the song for Word of Honor. He sang the song for this drama. I feel like he's gonna just be present in the entire drama land, whether as an actor or as a singer or whatever, as 爱情保安. If anyone knows his that's his nickname now in China. He's just gonna be here for the entire year. I just have the inkling 2021 Chinese dramas will be surrounded by Liu Yuning's presence in every way possible. Let's see if it turned out to be true. Thank you for watching I Have New X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.